Hi, I'm Dave with Amber Waves Adventures. We have another video for you, a product review video about one of my favorite companies, and they are called AmericanAdventureLab.com. So there's your link that you can check out. They make storage solutions for Jeeps and other vehicles. They're doing some stuff, I think, for Rangers, and you'll be happy to know, all you Bronco owners, they can even make stuff for your Bronco. So that's pretty cool. So they've been in business since 2018, and I've been using their products since 2022. So that's about a little over three years for us. So I can kind of tell you they've been time tested and proven with me. We've been on trails. We use them, camping, overlanding, and we use them tailgating. We're getting ready to go into our tailgating season with our local college football team, so we're looking forward to that. So this stuff has been really versatile and made our lives a little bit easier. So let me talk to you about a couple of things. So this is the original fridge slide that I bought for my 35-quart fridge. And this is actually probably about 3.5, 4 years old. And it's really, really ingenious the way they do this thing. You'll notice how flat it is. It's not up, a couple more inches. The reason why they can do that is they lay the slides down on their side. Now, if they were up vertically, you would have a weight capacity of about 500 pounds, I believe it is. When you put them down flat, it goes down to 250. I haven't found that to be an issue, okay? So I think that's pretty ingenious with the way that they can get this fridge slide very, very flat. You'll notice these cutout holes here. There's a thing they call a mass connector, and this is a photograph of it. I don't have one to show you because mine are being used connecting my drawers and stuff. But this is an enlarged version of this, and it's so simple and ingenious the way they do this. This is how they connect the drawers and all that stuff. So, and a little bit more about the company. The owner is Britt Mansell. He's a former Marine. Thank you for your service, Britt. And this stuff is made out of 1/8 inch aluminum, and it's 50-52, and it's laser cut. It's extremely amazing what they can do with a piece of aluminum. This modular adaptive storage system, that's the MASS, that's what that stands for. And now what I want to do, let's take you over to the Versi table. This is the latest product that I bought. Now this is not 3 years old. This is maybe about a year old. And the way it works is, you can see you got the moly panel. They can do the powder coat for you if you want. I had my local powder coat guy to give him some business. I took this off when it arrived, and he powder coated the moly panel for me. He powder coated the rail and this back piece, and he powder coated the fair lead on the front of the Jeep. And it wasn't an exact match, but it's close enough, all right? So one button operation, comes down. It's extremely, extremely strong. I got the bamboo option. They have another option for you. These are magnetic here, and it has a light. I've got this directly wired to my battery, so I can use it anytime. And you'll notice the fit and finish here is extremely smooth and nice. It's not like other companies that put their brackets on the outside. These brackets for their table, this Versi table, go on the inside, and it's just disgustingly strong. It's just very strong. It's simple, and I really like the fit and finish. They have a little notch here for your trash bag. They've got a bottle opener here, and it's just nice. It's just very nice. I like it. The other latest product I bought was the shelf. I had a shelf that in order for me to take the hard top off, which is a requirement if you have a Jeep, okay, I had to release the 6 bolts and take the shelf out, and it was just not good. This shelf bolts directly to the roll bar, and folks, this is extremely, extremely strong. Go on their website and watch Britt jump up and down the shop Jeep on this thing, and it doesn't budge. It's just extremely strong, and it's good quality. and I really have enjoyed using this. And you'll notice my fire extinguisher bracket storage is not good. The straps have gotten loose and stuff. They also make a fire extinguisher bracket that bolts into this location, and you have to have their shelf to use that bracket. I'm getting ready to order that to make sure my extinguishers are handy. I like a left and a right extinguisher. As far as the new fridge slide, we upgraded to a 45 quart, and this fridge slide is a little longer than the last one. It locks in and it locks out. The previous one I showed you does not. This is nice, so when you come out of the grocery store, this locks. If you're not parked level or something, the other one would kind of creep in on you. Now, the other thing that they did an upgrade on, since I had used these products, they made these drawer pulls. We were at tailgate one day, and when I'm cooking, a lot of things are going on. I need to get in and out of the drawers and stuff. These top two drawers are my kitchen stuff, and I have some tools and an air system in this bottom drawer. But I was telling my wife, I really wish they would make some sort of handle that you could just use one hand. And for sure they did, and this is nice. So in this middle drawer, I'll show you, this is still set up for our camping season. I'll reconfigure these drawers for tailgate. When we go camping, typically it's just my wife and I, okay? We don't have kids or anything like that. When we tailgate, we might have 8 to 12 people show up for tailgating. So we have additional items that we need, again, specific for tailgating. So we can take this drawer system and customize it for those needs. A couple of modifications that I've done on these dividers. You can see the metal here. It's okay. It's not sharp or anything, but if you're reaching in to get something in the back, it does scrub a little bit. So what I did is just took some automotive trim and put on this, and I can show you on this one as well. As you can see, it's just simple automotive trim, and it just makes a nice finish for the drawer. You get 2 drawer dividers per drawer. You could purchase more if you needed them. But I'm going to show you a trick here. Let's just put this in, back in. This is corrugated board, and you can get it at your crafting stores such as Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and it cuts very easily. You buy it in a sheet. I think it's about 2 by 3 or something like that. It's only a few bucks, folks. And this has really been a lifesaver, and it will allow you to customize pretty much any drawer. And what you do, you buy some bobby pins. You know where to get those. And all you're going to do is create a right angle and slide the bobby pin in. On the bottom, if you have something that may push out a little bit, you just take another bobby pin and slide that in there as well. And it really makes your life easier as far as customizing. So that's just a right angle, and you can fit the drawers. And I'll show you again in these drawers. See, we have all these little cubbies, and I can take all of this stuff out, and in just a couple of minutes, fit some other stuff in. We don't use a lot of pots and pans when we tailgate, but like I said, this has been a really good system for us. The quality is just top notch. One thing you'll want to do, and I found out the hard way, on this when you finish your top drawer, all right, you're going to have open spaces here for those doohickey things. I call them doohickeys. I think they call them a mass connector. And what was happening was I was getting dust in the top drawer. Okay, so you'll just need to take a piece of drawer liner like so and put it here, and it will keep the dust and dirt from out of your drawers. All right, so there's another pro tip for you. So let's go back over to the table. Another product that they have is called the Sleeper Keeper. I don't keep this on the Jeep rack all year round. This is to haul a tent or something of that nature. This just would easily bolt onto my rack. So it's another great product. The price point is very good. Let's see, I want to make sure I cover everything. So, and ladies, if you have a guy that owns a Jeep, give him a gift card to American Adventure Lab. You would be a keeper for him. And conversely, guys, if you have a lady that has a Jeep, give her a gift card so she can put some of this quality product and organize her Jeep as well. So here's how I would rate this company. As far as quality, I would give them 5 stars. It's top notch. You can buy other systems out there that are made of wood by a company that's named after a bird. And I will tell you, those systems were heavier than this system, and the price point wasn't good. I didn't say cheaper. It's American Adventure Labs prices were less expensive, and their weight was less than other products that I compared to. By me having the system in my Jeep that I have now, I think I saved close to 100 pounds. So you can do your homework on that when you start comparing this stuff. Variety, amazing variety. They're really starting to branch out and build other stuff. Remember, this is still a young company. They started in 2018. Britt has assembled a very, very stellar team, and they are putting some stuff out. You can also follow them on Facebook. I get stuff almost every week, and it shows what they're doing in the shop, and I find it very, very fascinating. Ingenuity, definitely 5 stars. The thought process, the machining, the tooling that goes into this stuff is amazing. So I would definitely give them 5 stars on Ingenuity. Website, they have a website, obviously, that you can easily navigate around. Go on their website and look at the video of Britt jumping up and down on that rear shelf. It's just amazing. The price point, folks, this is a premium product, so you're going to pay a premium price. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. We'll show you some photographs of some junk that I put in the back of the Jeep, and I went through 3 or 4 itinerations of it, and it just wasted time and money. So I finally wised up. I did my homework, I did my research, and I purchased quality products that's going to last. This stuff will last when I'm long gone from this earth. The price point's going to get 5 stars. Customer service. This is where I had a little issue in the early days when they were in their beginning phases. And I happened to meet Britt at the last Jeep Invasion at Pigeon Forge. He's very gracious with his time, very humble guy, and we talked. I said, man, why aren't you answering your phone and stuff? And he told me, it's just typical growing pains. When you hire somebody and they work for a while and then they quit, you can't do anything about that, and I get it. I used to be a business owner as well. But now their customer service, I think, is definitely 5 stars. I had a very nice conversation with Xander the other day. I had a few questions about him. And I'll tell you, if you're a vendor and you're making products and you want to sell them, you want a good customer base, put somebody on your phones and man those phones. A 2-minute phone conversation will do nothing but help your business. People don't have time to send in an email and wait 24 or 48 hours for a response. I know that's an option, and I know it's 2025 and all that. A 2-minute phone call, folks, but this company has it dialed in. Now, one of my favorite things that I like about this company is made in USA. They definitely get 5 stars for that, all right? This company is amazing. They're based in Utah. You're going to have some shipping costs with this. And speaking of cost, people say, well, yeah, Dave, it's all great and well and good, but it's too expensive and so on and so forth. No, it's worth every penny of the quality of materials that you're getting. I took on a part-time job because I had a vision of what I wanted my Jeep to look like. So if you have a desire, you can find a way. There's also other ways. He gives a 10% discount to first responders and military. And I took advantage of that being ex-military. That saved me quite a bit. That pretty much kind of covered the shipping costs from Utah. The shipping costs were quite expensive from out west to North Carolina, but that's to be expected. You can also finance through PayPal, maybe Affirm. Affirm has a program you can finance stuff with, and it's simple interest. It's not compounded interest. I'm not here to give you financial advice, but if you've got a will to trick your vehicle out, whether it's a Jeep or an other vehicle, you can find a way. So in closing and in summary, would I do this again? Absolutely, folks, but I would do it sooner rather than later. Like I said, I've met the owner. He was very gracious in speaking with me at the last Jeep Invasion. I have used this stuff for 3 3.5 years, and I've been extremely pleased with it. I have zero issues with it, and I'm looking forward to a few other products. I think he's got some modifications coming out for the Versi table, from what I hear. Looking forward to that. And I also hear a rumor that they're doing a roof rack. So I'm very interested in that. Anyway, if you have comments or questions, please submit them. We'll get back to you. This is a part-time gig for us, and we have full-time jobs, of course, but we're trying to venture out a little bit on YouTube. And thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe. You know about all that stuff. And thank you for being a Jeep owner. If you are a Jeep owner, if you're not, go look and buy a Jeep. All right. Take care. See you on the next video.